Welcome back to Mimi's Organic Eats. Today we're making one of my most popular cake recipes on my site, this strawberry almond cake. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. In a large mixing bowl, add half a cup of canola oil, half a cup of almond milk, 2 large eggs, 226 grams of cane sugar, and 1 teaspoon of almond extract. Whisk together until combined. If you're avoiding seed oils, you can feel free to substitute the canola oil for extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil as well. Add in 243 grams of cake flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt, and fold together with a spatula until you have a smooth cake batter. Transfer the batter to 2 6-inch cake pans that are lined with parchment paper and spread them out evenly. Each cake pan should weigh about 390 grams. Bake at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Allow the cakes to cool completely before removing them from the pans. Make the frosting by adding 226 grams of softened butter, 454 grams of sifted powdered sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract to a stand mixer with the paddle attachment. Mix on low until combined and then add 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. You can use regular milk or almond milk for this. Continue to mix and make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl to ensure you have a smooth and creamy frosting. Transfer a small amount of the frosting into a piping bag and cut a hole. You don't need much, but you could also just return whatever we don't use back into the bowl when done, but we do need to pipe out a border so the filling has something to sit in. Place the first cake layer on a cake stand or cake spinner and spread a small amount of frosting on top with a cake spatula. Then, using the piping bag, pipe a border of frosting around the edges. This will hold the strawberry filling in. Add about a 1/4 cup of strawberry jam into the center and spread out evenly. You can use homemade strawberry jam or store-bought, either works. Top with the second cake layer and crumb coat the cake by adding a small amount of frosting onto the cake and spreading it out evenly to hold in the crumbs. Go around the sides and the top so the cake is completely covered with a small amount of frosting. I always refrigerate the crumb-coated cake for about 15 minutes before adding the final frosting to ensure that there are no crumbs. Frost the sides of the cake with the remaining frosting. I like to leave it a little bit rustic and just do a little bit of texture on the sides. But don't frost the top. With the leftover frosting, add about 1 teaspoon of strawberry powder. You can add more if you want a darker pink color. Mix to combine completely and then transfer this to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 846. Pipe roses on the cake by starting at the outer border of the cake. With your piping bag straight up and down, pipe a spiral doing about 1.5 rotations. Continue piping roses around the border of the cake. You can fill in the center with roses too, or you can just do a border like I'm doing here and fill in the middle with strawberry jam. You can add small dollops of frosting to fill in around the cake no matter which way you decide. I've made this cake both ways and both are delicious. Then your cake is ready to serve. I hope you enjoy this strawberry almond cake as much as I do. If you want more organic cake recipes like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join me next time in the kitchen.